everybody, welcome to the first Dance Your Invert tutorial. Some of this stuff is kind of going to go hand in hand with some of the Dance Your Feelings things, but also just to give you some tools for not only helping out your inverts, but also helping you move in and out of those inverts. So I've started the Invert Ready coaching certification with Marlo Fiskin, so a lot of this is going to come from there. And the first exercise we're going to play with is walking around the pole. Now, a lot of the times when we walk around the pole, we're always really focused on our hips out, so that way it can carry us nicely into static spins. And although that does work great for static spins, for some things and working and building towards some things, it might not be as good a learning tool. And what we're really wanting to do is pull everything away from the pole. So you're almost going at like a diagonal and you're trying to get your head to be heavy. We want strength still though and tone in the arm. Like you're not just hanging off the arm. You can even really pull it in. You can reach it out, but we're still using our arm to lean away. We're not just hanging off of it. Hands can be high and low, but right now we're really thinking about pulling away. This can help a variety of static spins because not every static spin can you lean your hips out. It also super beneficial for static rotations because quite often you need to pull away from the pole and make that really where your momentum comes from. As well as some grip things, but also really beneficial for our invert, especially for getting back into the invert. We want everything to pull and reach away from the pole. So we're just going to walk around the pole and I want you to think about pulling away, and it might feel really weird, especially because our head is to the side. There is a whole reflex that our head wants to be straight up and down, but we're trying to let our head reach out like there's a string from the top of our head. And you'll notice that it does make the momentum maybe feel a little bit different, but I also find it makes it feel more. You're welcome to try some little spins. This also makes a really great freestyle exercise where you just kind of play with the prompt being pulling away from the pole, but also just feeling this walk. And ooh. And yeah, it can feel a bit weird in the head. It does mess around a little bit with our vestibular system, which is ear, eye things. But yeah, it's also starts to give that feeling of wanting to reach away. Because one of the things, of course, that happens in an invert is we try and stay kind of crunched and upright, but we want everything to be pulling away from the pole. So we walk and we lean. Like I said, also just fun exercise. And you can do it with the hand higher up. I just find that then you're not leaning out as far. With the hand lower, it really gives a whole other kind of sensation, which is pretty cool. So give it a play, put some music on, have fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want any feedback about anything, and thank you for joining me.